Well, I think it's pretty amazing too that The Rock is still, coming back for WrestleMania, given the fact that he's such a big movie star now. He obviously still has his roots, entrenched in the wrestling.
I know, I've known him since the beginning, and it's one of those things. There is no, you make movies all day and it's fun. I've done them, and certainly not to the level that he has. It's fun and it's great and all that stuff, but there is nothing that compares to standing in a ring with 80,000 people going crazy. And that's in his blood. He's grown up with it his whole life.
He messes it, he likes it then.
Yeah. Listen, trust me, he's not doing this for the money.
Right.
He's not doing this for the fame. He's not doing this for the promotion. I mean, I think his last movie he just came out with less than a month ago, I think just topped $300 million.
He's
G.I. Joe now. He's got it all going for him in Hollywood. And quite honestly, I mean, the fact that he likes it so much, he's willing to come back and risk. He can get hurt. I mean, listen, it's a physically demanding business, and he could get injured. Anything could happen, and he's willing to risk all that because he enjoys it. He loves it. And I think, it's one of those things when he left and, was gone a long time. He had to go do the things he had to do. But he's always been a part of us in some way. And I always thought it was kind of a matter of time before he'd want to do something. Once he felt like he had himself established in Hollywood to where it was okay for him to do. I think, it's hard to put down, man. It's like if you're in a band that just is doing stadiums like the Rolling Stones. This is why they keep touring, because every year they finish their tour and they say, like, that's it, we're done, we'll never do it again. And 6 months later, they're like, they need the next fix to get on stage and perform again. It's just what it is. Hard to put down, man.
I can imagine if you're still on top of your game too. Why put it down?
I mean, that's the thing for him is, the thing that's incredible about this match to me is. And it's the Rock Cena match we're billing as once in a lifetime, and it truly is, because if you think about it, I think Rock's like 37 or 38, somewhere in that ballpark, right? He's probably in the best shape he's ever been in, physically, all that stuff. So he's still at his athletic peak. Cena is obviously still at the top of his game. It's like watching, but yet Rock's from another generation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like watching Ali fight Tyson, but they're both in their prime.
You're right. That's interesting.
That does not happen. It doesn't happen. And like years ago, Rock fought Hogan, but Hogan was in his 50s, and he was past it wasn't the from 85. It was a different Hogan, and this is still the Rock from when he was at the peak of his business. He's no different. He's not lost a step. You can see it when he's cutting his promos, and you can see it when he does little stuff in the ring. He's as sharp as he's ever been. He's in his prime, and he's wrestling John Cena in his prime. But yet different generations. It never happens. It is truly once in a lifetime.
You're right, and it would be like seeing Haney, or seeing Ronnie Coleman against Dorian Yates, both at their bst.
Or to your point, Lee Haney versus Jay Cutler, both at their best. I mean, just eras or Arnold at his absolute peak against Haney or whatever. It just can't happen often because of the generation gap, and Rock left on top and went and did other things, but he's still young enough to be able to come back and still be in peak form to do this. It's phenomenal, and it truly is once in a lifetime.